everyone. Hey Liz, how are you? Hope you're doing good tonight. Thank y'all for liking this stream. Hey Earth Angel, Venus Beauty, how's it going? Okay, Beauty, thank you so much. Let me add you to the list. Sigma donated as well. Okay, let me see who came in first. Y'all came in at the exact same time. So I'm just gonna go with who posted first that they donated in the chat. So we're gonna do Beauty first, and then we're gonna do Sigma. Liz, I am doing well, thank you. I hope you are too. I'm glad that you said that you're doing good. Sigma, if you plan on leaving, yes, please leave your question with me. All right, so let's go ahead and start the timer here. We're already 3 minutes into the live, so. All right. Thank you guys for following the rules. Thank you also for liking this stream. I appreciate it. Hey, Queen, how are you? Queen Resilient is here. Sigma, so let me know if you want to leave your question with me. If you do, I'll save it and put it aside. Just let me know what's best for you there. What the? Hold on, Liz. Nothing flipped over. I am getting a yes, Knight of Swords, Liz. Okay, Sigma, I have your question, but you said you're gonna stick around. That sounds good. I'm feeling okay. I think at this point I'm just scared to get sick again. Because I'm not like 100% still, but I think honestly I'm moving from being sick into having allergies, and I think my body is like confused. So I'm on allergy medicine. So you might hear me clearing my throat a lot, and like I probably still sound nasally. But like generally energy wise and things like that, I can get stuff done. I'm doing okay. All right, so Alexandra. I think I just saw the double, which is also a no. I have the Four of Wands, or Four of Swords, which is a no, and you have the Moon, which is also a no at the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting a lot of no's for you, Alexandra. You figured it out, Sigma? Yes, 10 of Pentacles, Beauty. 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It sucks to have allergies really bad too. They were my eyes Oh, dang, you have allergies too. Yeah, allergies are not fun. I actually was able to go my whole life without allergies, and I think it was 2020. So I was turning 30. It was like the year I turned 30. I suddenly had allergies, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, gone my whole life without having to deal with this. Ooh, Earth Angel, I have a yes, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Vetus, I'm glad you're asking a question since you're always here. I am getting a yes, Page of Pentacles. Okay, Queen. Okay, guys, so we have 10 minutes left of the free list. So go ahead and get your questions in ASAP. Asa Alma, you're speaking a language I don't know, my dear. I'm gonna need you to stop flooding my chat or you'll be blocked. Thank you. All right, I warned you. Should I go back to the IAS group? Let's see. I have a yes, Queen of Pentacles. You also have Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there could be some things that you would learn here from other people. Wow, this is kind of crazy. Look at all these court cards here. So there's probably a lot of people that you can learn stuff from. Or get some type of knowledge out of it. So I am getting a yes. Antonella, make sure you're posting the correct emoji. If you don't have that emoji, you can also post the keyword. All of that information is in the description. There's a free list section that will give you all the instruction that you need. Beauty, if you are in here, I did have a question for you. Were we doing like 2 5-card mini readings? Are we doing a 10-card reading? Let me know. Seven minutes on the clock, guys. Got it, Beauty. I am ready for your question whenever you are. We'll go ahead and get that prepped for you. Queen Resilient, welcome back. Beauty, thank you for your question. So I just realized Antonella, I think, is new, a new sub. So we're going to go ahead and answer Antonella's question. Perceive me in a good way. Show me a yes or a no for Antonella. Antonella, this is a maybe. Looking at the bottom of the deck, we are leaning towards bottom and the top of the deck, leaning towards a yes. So most likely, I think why I'm getting a Two of Pentacles is because maybe you're wanting to know something like in addition to the question that you have here. So like, for example, do you want to know if they have romantic feelings for you, or do they just perceive you in a good way? Whatever your intention is behind this question, Spirit is saying that's undecided. But generally, I feel like they look at you and they think you're a good person. So that's kind of where I'm getting that information. So I'm saying most likely yes. But there's still an element of maybe in there somewhere. Hey Kiki, Gemini baby, how are you? Farida Ali, hello. Yes, you can be added, guys. Just make sure you get your question in soon because we only have 4 minutes left. And if you guys are not new, make sure that you're posting the correct emoji or keyword, please. Okay, Queen, I am getting a no right now. I think it will happen. These are the cards at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands and Swords. But I feel like right now he's just kind of in denial. So I am going to say no. It's not something he's acknowledging or recognizing at this time. Yes, Sigma, thank you for your help. Please make sure that you remain subscribed. You like this video. I know I've answered more than 5 questions tonight, and my likes are not matching that. So if you guys can make sure that you take a second to like my stream, that would be great. Make sure you guys know the rules as well. Thank you, Rachel, for posting correctly. Thank you, Kiki, for posting correctly. Queen donated. Queen, thank you very much. I will add you to our donation list in just a second. So Rachel says we might come back for romantic reconciliation. Read the description, Farida. I am getting a no right now for you, Rachel. I feel like he does have feelings for you still. At the bottom of the deck, we have Two of Cups, but I don't see him coming back right now. He seems busy right now. This was at the bottom of the deck. He's got a lot going on right now. I don't think he's intentionally ignoring you. I just think he's just got a lot of distractions. But this is a yes card for me, Kiki, so I am sensing a yes. Beautiful love. Interesting. I feel like they're saying no. You also have a no at the top of the deck here. Maybe don't rush into this just yet. Give it a couple of days and see if any other options come through for you, beautiful love. If you have that ability to do that. I was right about it. They didn't hire on the spot, but they called today for an interview. Ooh, yeah, definitely gather your research, get more information, and see if you can have a few days to think on it, because there might be other options coming in for you. Antonella, I did answer your question. Thank you for following the rules. You'll have to scroll back. Farida, since you are new to me today, I am going to go ahead and just answer your question, and then that will have to be it for the free list. We're about to be out of time. And also, I just realized, Farida, it has to be a yes or no question. I'm only answering yes or no questions. So let's just say, does a Capricorn have feelings for Farida? I am getting a yes. The Fool. These feelings are new, is what I'm sensing here, Farida, with the Fool card. So I should have been able to answer everyone's questions. The free list is now done. If you are new to me tonight, I will still answer questions for you. And I'm going to go ahead and put the donation list on the screen. Give me a second while I type this all out. I'm happy that you had some luck, beautiful love. Queen Resilient, if you can just confirm, let me know what you donated for so I can write that down. I have a yes, Farida, 10 of Pentacles. All right, so guys, free list is closed for returning viewers. I'm still answering yes or no's for new subscribers. So if you're hanging out, waiting for the time to go out, and you're a new sub to me tonight, just talk in the chat whenever you get a second and let me know what your question is. We are going to move on to the donation list. Beauty donated for 10 cards, so we're going to go ahead and get started with that. You're welcome, Farida. James, true intentions and feelings on working them out. James and Beauty, please. Ooh. All right, let's do feelings. Feelings. Let's see. Intentions. Oh my gosh. The Lovers and the Two of Cups? So the first thing I'm getting is he wants to, I feel like he has a very strong intention to try to be different, to try to change for you and be better for you. He's looking for a new start with you. As far as his feelings goes, I feel like he's trying to show you that he has changed. That's like the main thing that's coming in. He's trying to show you, Queen Resilient, a mini. Oh, and is it a mini and channeled messages, Queen? Is that what it is? One mini and some channeled messages. Let me know. So he's just trying to show like how he's evolved, how he has matured, Beauty. He's coming through as like presenting as a king. So I feel like he is trying to show how significantly things have changed. I feel like due to him feeling he's not happy. He's not happy in life. He's disappointed in the way that things have worked out, it seems. And he wants to feel that has changed. Hello, Favor V. If you have a yes or no question, I can answer it for you. Thank you for the sub. I feel like his feelings for you are still true. They're still deep. I'm seeing that specifically with the Lovers coming up above the Two of Cups. Whenever you see the Lovers in a reading, because it's a major arcana card, it means that you have impacted his life. He feels strong for you. He feels significant feelings that is maybe hard for him to describe, but it's like they're unmeasurable. Like no one has been able to come close basically to you. And that's kind of those feelings. If you see the Lovers, it's like it's so significant. And I feel like he just feels such a pull towards you and maybe hasn't liked how things have worked out in the past. And so he would like to show you more. I feel like that's one of the main things. He is not really happy with the way that time is standing still. He probably feels like things are progressing between you guys very slowly, if at all. The Hangman can talk a lot about delays. But I feel like in his mind, he's made up that he feels like he's ready to start making some sacrifices, which is refreshing. He is planning for the future with you, especially because we have the Two of Cups here. So he's trying to come together with you in a very grand way, which would mean committing to you, proposing to you, marrying you, living with you, creating some type of permanent partnership with you is another intention that he has. He's looking for a change. The 10 of Swords, it talks about endings and it talks about feeling very heavy and just ready for it to be done. I got it clarified with the Sun and the Hierophant. This is taking things a lot more seriously. I feel like he just kind of wants to show you how he's stepping up. It's a lot in the way that he is showing himself. I will say, Beauty, for the first time, I'm kind of sensing that he's kind of willing to give up his player lifestyle. Now don't quote me on that, don't hold me to that. But I feel like for the first time in this reading, I'm sensing that he's willing to maybe part ways with that type of thing if it will make you happy. Will he actually go through with it is another question, but these are his intentions. Beauty, let me know if that answered your question to sufficiency. I hope that it did. Favor B is a new sub to me today, so we're going to answer their question really quickly. Favor B, just so you know, I do free readings at the beginning of each of my live streams. I time it for 15 minutes and you can come in and get a yes or no question for free. My recommendation, if you plan to come back, is to not unsubscribe, because then you're going to have to wait every single time you unsubscribe to be able to talk in the chat. And that may run the risk of you not getting your question answered because it is a timed thing. So, but yes, thank you for the sub right now. So let's see. Favor B. Does T still love Favor B? Joshi Shristi, thank you for the sub. Joshi, thank you. I have a yes, Knight of Pentacles. Is he going to do anything about it? He's very slow to move. I feel like he has passion for you. He's definitely still sexually attracted to you. And I am getting a yes that he does love you. I don't necessarily see him making actions towards that right now, but these are things that he is still feeling yes. Beauty says, yes, ma'am. He says he loves me. I'm just unsure. I feel like he does, Beauty. I feel like he does. He's always put you on like this pedestal, and you're still there for him. Like, you're unmatched. No one comes close to you, and I feel like he knows he's going to have to make some sacrifices to get what he wants with you. I remember seeing the Hanged Man up here in the corner. So he's kind of starting to change his mindset a little bit, which is refreshing to see. Sigma, thank you for checking in. Beauty, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. After Sigma, we have Queen Resilient, and then the donation list will be open. Sigma, do me a quick favor and let me know which deck is calling to you. We have 1, 2, 3, or 4. No, this isn't very organized, but just let me know. I'm having trouble deciding which deck I want to do for you, so just let me know 1, 2, 3, or 4. Queen Resilient, thank you for your question. Oh, you could have kept it. I'll keep it. If that's your question, I'll take it. Okay, so let's do this one, and then we'll clarify with this deck. Sigma, please tell me that it was a full moon ritual that they did, or at least a waxing ritual that they did, because if you're wanting to work on shadow work, you want to be working on a moon that's releasing, not that's building. So I hope that it was like a full moon, or at the very least waxing. If you're not sure, that's okay, but okay, perfect. Let's see. We have a full moon on the 6th. No, that's April. Nope. Let's go back to February. February 5th. So we're on a waxing moon right now. So the closer we get to February 5th that they get it done, the better it will be for you for this particular thing. But let's see how it's going to help you. You're good, Queen. I can actually take your question when you're ready. Okay. Sigma, I would suggest, I mean, I'm not like, I don't do spells for a living or anything, but I would suggest that you maybe pay for it then, if that's the case, around like the 3rd of February, like the 2nd or 3rd, if it can take 1 to 2 days, as close to the 5th as you can, just because that's a releasing moon. It's when it's fully illuminated, and so it can shine on your shadow self and try to pull some things out. I feel like working with the moon, no matter what, is going to help you work on your shadow self. But I feel like the more waxing we are, the more building we are towards a full moon or the full moon itself, I feel like there's just magic in that. And my personal feelings about it would be, that's my advice that I'm getting right now. Joshi, Shristi, give me just a second while I work on this reading, and then I will be right with you. Just hold tight, okay? I mean, you could do, yeah, February 5th is the full moon. It's the next one. I just looked at my app. So as close to that as you can do. Yeah. So I would wait till, like, if you haven't paid for it yet, I would wait till like maybe the 3rd or the 4th. So that way you can get a lot of that full moon energy. So first and foremost, the thing that's shooting out at me is the Ace of Cups here. This is pure self-love when you're working on shadow work. So I feel like it's very possible in your younger years and even into adulthood. Happy Virgo, hi. You likely did not receive the overflowing unconditional support and love that you needed to feel as a child. And I feel like that could have translated or interpreted into the future relationships that you've built for yourself. So the Ace of Cups is highlighting that you're going to feel a lot more self-love, a lot more confidence that you're giving to yourself, that you're realizing maybe when you were younger or even up until this point, you felt you needed that from other people. You should have gotten it. You should have had someone who was crazy about you as a child and just thought that you hung the moon. But I am feeling like with the Ace of Cups showing up is it's more like an understanding that you can do that for yourself just fine. And so shadow work a lot of times when we work on shadow work, it's at any point in our life. It's not just childhood, it's not just inner child healing. It's anything that we have repressed, anything that we have experienced that we just push down, deep down inside of us to the point where it could start manifesting physically, and it could just really start affecting our psyche because we feel like we tried to ignore it for so long, but it's still there. We need to start bringing it up to the surface to get that release and get that feeling better. So that's one of like the first things that I am seeing. You said, yeah, that's actually coming up. So that's something that you're going to feel. With the Magician being in the center of the reading, it does feel like you are going to be feeling more empowered. And by that I mean is that there's like this feeling of reliance that I'm sensing that you have when it comes to other people. You say, I can do it on my own. I don't need anybody. I can do this. But deep down inside, you cry for that. You cry for that support system. You wish that things could have been different. You want those people in your life to care for you unconditionally. And so it's like this inner struggle and inner battle that I'm sensing that you have with yourself. And the Magician here is talking about how you will feel empowered. You will feel like you can make decisions. You will feel like you can stand your ground and speak your truth. and get shit done that you've been wanting to do. And you won't sit there and have this doubt in yourself that I feel like a lot of times you can have. I see you maybe actually evolving throughout this process little by little. I don't think it's going to be this thing that just like a stark change, like all of a sudden it's going to be this thing that you have. But I feel like you are going to start noticing subtle differences in yourself, in your character, your behavior, and your mentality after this. Lopez, hello. So you should see, oh shoot, I didn't have it pinned. I'm so sorry. Now you should see a pinned comment in the chat. All you have to do is click that link to decide how you want to pay, PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. And all of the pricing information is in the description of this video so you can see what you can get. If you have any questions, let me know. I see here with the death card, Sigma, that you're actually going through a transformative process, which kind of touches on what I said about changing little by little. I definitely feel like you have a lot more evolving to do. And the Eight of Cups here talks about releasing things. I typically feel like it's walking away from things. It's accepting things for what they are and knowing that you just need to let things go. You know, mend what you can mend, do what you can do, what's in your control. But there's this level of understanding here with the Eight of Cups. It's just like, you know what? Maybe I can't change everything. Maybe I can't do this or do that or make this person feel this way. But what I can do is stop dwelling in it. And I can walk away and I can change the situation for myself and let it go. So yeah, that's what I've got for you, Sigma. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. Thank you for the donation. Joshy, I'm going to go ahead and answer your question since you're a new sub to me tonight. That's good, Sigma. I'm happy to hear that. I feel like it's going to be good for you. Wow. Okay. So I have a yes. This is actually supposed to be like this. I am getting 2 yeses, Joshy, specifically on something that you've been working on for a long time. So you might have had a plan that you wanted for yourself, that you've been thinking about, dreaming about, something that you felt like you just would really change your life and make things better, whether that's better income, that's starting a new project, that's maybe something you've already initiated on, but you're just wanting it to like be more successful, something along those lines. But I feel like it's something that's been a long time coming, something you've been wanting for a long time. You're going to be happy about. You're going to start to feel a shift in February and March. Queen Resilient, if you don't mind, just check in with me really quickly. Let me know you're here. You're welcome, Sigma. Thank you, Happy Virgo. I can confirm that. I'm going to add you to... Hey, Queen, thank you for checking in. I'm going to add you to the donation list. Give me just a second. Lopez, let me know if you figured out how to donate. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Will I get place 1466 or 2211, or will it be another apartment for me? Queen, just to confirm, we are doing a mini, and then was it 6 channeled messages, right? Queen, please show me for Queen what will happen with 1466. What will happen with 2211? Okay, so Queen, I am getting that this is going to work out for you in the end. You're going to secure a unit. You're going to secure a place, an apartment here. We have 4 of Wands in the center of the reading. So I think maybe there's just some things kind of not set in stone just yet. But with the one thing I am seeing is that you will have victory here. You will be able to move. Literally, the chariot means moving. You will be able to move forward. And then we have the 4 of Wands signifying a foundation being built. So you are going to get an apartment. I'm specifically seeing 2211 is more so the place you're probably going to get. I am getting a no for 1466. Again, I could be wrong because there are some things up in the air, but I'm leaning more towards the 2211 unit. Regardless, I am getting you're going to get it. You're going to get what you need. Especially with the 4 of Wands here in the center of the reading. Joshi, please let me know. Oh, I see. You said thank you. You're welcome. Good. I'm glad that you were able to get a question with me today. Thanks for the sub again. Like, I feel like there is another apartment for you. Regardless, you're going to get an apartment. Okay, so we're going to do channeled messages for... Yeah, I don't... Was it the Hanged Man? It was something about the second apartment, the 2211, I think it was. It was like, there's delays here. Like, maybe the person's not moving out as soon as they originally anticipated. They needed to extend their stay or something. There's something here about that. Spirit's showing me that message. So maybe they're trying to work out a different situation for you or something like that. All right, so let's pull some channeled messages for Queen Resilient. Channel messages from Junior, please. Yeah, for sure. Don't feel foolish. We're going to pull some channeled messages, and then I'm also going to pull some spirit guidance on this. Rashima, you're awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes, guys. If you haven't liked this video, I would appreciate it if you did. Messages from Junior for Queen, please. Whoa. Okay. These are all the ones that just fell out. And then this one too. So he feels like he's fighting urges to talk to you, to be with you. He wants you. I think he wants to sleep with you either again or more or something like that. I feel like he's sitting here admitting his vulnerability, saying that it doesn't come easy to him. A couple messages that are coming out is that he can't explain what you do to him, but he likes it either way. He says, don't believe my actions to hold truth for how I feel, meaning that his actions and his feelings aren't aligning. So don't assume that things are what they are, just what they seem like. Like, I can't remember what the quote is. It's not what it looks like, is basically what I'm trying to say. Don't assume things based on what it looks like on the outside, because that's not the case. He's taking responsibility, saying he knows this is on him. He's working on himself. And then he says, I can't help myself when it comes to you. I am so attracted to you. Advice from Spirit for Queen, please. Advice from Spirit for Queen, please. So one of the things they're saying is to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, which is interesting because I feel like you just needed that little nudge to kind of separate yourself from this person. Anything else you'd like to tell Queen, please? Like, it's showing that you are a unicorn in a cage. Like, you're meant to fly. You're meant to run wild and be free. And yet you're kind of locking yourself in this junior cage. The reason why you feel so strongly to this person is because they're a past life connection. You have known each other before. And so that's why you find yourself being pulled to them, because you've known them before this lifetime. And then we also have here unrequited love. There's not enough. Well, I don't believe that part, because I feel like he is attracted to you and he feels chemistry. But it's basically saying there's not enough something to keep this relationship going. Like, there's not enough. I feel like you guys feel differently at this time. You know, like I said, you're not seeing eye to eye. He's not ready to return these feelings to you right now. Yeah, it's just like there's not enough substance happening here to keep the relationship going at this time. So the last thing I have is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal, you experience more love in your presence moment. So you have two cards here indicating to heal. I cut the deck. We have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I think it's more just like accepting things for as they are right now. You kind of have to meet each other where you're at. And it seems like right now he's not ready to return those feelings that you feel so strongly. Oh, happy Virgo. Thank you. I made this deck a couple years ago, actually. Queen, thank you so much for your donation. I am going to move on to Happy Virgo. Let's see. Sorry about like smacking into the microphone. I have a cough drop in. If like, I know that's so annoying. You're welcome, Queen. Happy Virgo is here because you just commented. So let's go ahead and get started on yours. All right, so we're going to do for your person number 1. We're doing 9 cards, so we're going to discover how they feel about you, what their true intentions are, what you want, what they want, brings you together, what pulls you apart, the energy around the relationship, what you might not know or not realize, and will the relationship be successful? We're going to pull out a little bit so you can see a little bit more. It's a little blurry, but I want you to be able to see more cards. You can see how messy my deck is. Okay. So we're going to do 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6. And then 7. And I'll tell you what these cards are at the bottom when we get to it. Okay. I'm gonna set this over here. So we have how they feel about you is the Tower. Their true intentions is the 7 of Water. What you want is the Lovers. What they want is the Hermit. What brings you together is the 10 of Earth. What pulls you apart is the Wheel. The energy around the relationship is the Magician. What's hidden is the Knight of Fire. And will the relationship be successful? We have the 5 of Fire. So, at the bottom of the deck, I'm not sure if you saw, we do have the 3 of Air. So with this person number 1, it kind of feels like you guys are experiencing separation or not that much communication, or I can't remember. Happy Virgo. I have such a hard time like remembering your readings, so just correct me if I'm wrong. But it seems like you guys are at a distance or in separation or something along those lines. That's a general energy, is that it's being very acknowledged here. I feel like they don't know what they want. How they feel about you specifically is that you've changed their life. And I feel like you have made an impact on them and they appreciate you for that. But I feel like also they weren't expecting you. You came very suddenly, kind of out of nowhere. He might have said, like, where did you come from? Like, he might have said these things like, I feel like he just wasn't prepared necessarily for this connection with you. And I think that's kind of got him a little bit in his head with his intentions. It feels like he's trying to decide on something here. He's trying to make a decision. He's feeling like he's trying to gather all the information, all the intel to make a decision about something here with the Seven of Water. And that's kind of where he's at. You're close, like family in a way. He's next. So yeah, that would make sense then when it's like you made such an impact on him. What you want from this is you're looking for intimate relationships. You're looking for the lovers. I don't know if you necessarily feel like for him. Oh, that's so weird because you said deep inside I do love him, but I'm his friend right now. We're at a distance. Okay. But what you generally want, I feel like from this connection or just in general, is you're looking for your other half. You're looking for your companion. You're looking for your lover. You're looking for your intimate connection, your committed relationship. And you know, he even here is talking about decisions that need to be made that will impact or influence your life and your next steps. But I feel like you're just looking for something real, something deep, something honest and true. What he wants right now is to spend time alone. I feel like he's trying to, I don't know, this man's a little bit tortured, it seems, because he's like in a complex state of mind where he's overthinking and feeling like he needs to make a decision about this. Maybe you're waiting on him or something like that, where he's feeling the pressure now, like he feels like he has to come to some kind of decision about y'all's relationship. But he's kind of in this like introspection mode where he's kind of going within. He's not really focused on anything outside of him at this time. What brings you together is the Ten of Earth. And if I did not know that you guys had known each other for so long, I would probably be bringing that up right now, because the Ten of Earth talks about long term. It talks about things that span over a very long time. So I would interpret that as either you've known each other for a long time and or you're going to be spending basically the rest of your life together. So what brings you together is the Ten of Earth. And the Ten of Earth is talking about how you guys do find happiness with each other. You do find security within one another, whether that's comfort, emotional fulfillment, physical attraction. You get some kind of stability from this person. He's support. So I feel like that's kind of what brings you together, is that he also feels this way about you too. You said he's been helping me lately with something, vice versa, but I know we're not ready to be together yet. Yeah. So what pulls you apart is the wheel. The wheel's all about timing. I swear to God, like it's almost like if you hadn't been saying these things in the chat, like these are the things I'd be telling you. The wheel is all about timing. Like if you get a card that talks about poor timing or bad timing or divine timing or doing things in the right time, like that's going to be the wheel card. It's all about kind of like the unknowns of life, the complexities of life, the karma of life. Maybe like a turning point or things changing. It's cyclical, you know, so it's like you could be ready when they aren't, then they aren't ready when you are. The wheel, though, does talk about good luck, though, good fortune, meaning that these things that are happening that may seem unfortunate are actually for your highest good. So that's what's kind of pulling you apart right now. If you were to look at the negative, is that just like things aren't working synergistically, especially when it comes to timing. Yes, and support and emotional fulfillment on the money. Yeah. So the energy around the relationship is the magician. The magician basically talks about us having power at our fingertips. Okay, we have all the tools, we have what we need. We need to, this is an interesting message that Spirit's giving me, which I don't think I've had before. It's, you have all the ingredients. They're kind of showing me in the kitchen with like, you have all the ingredients, right? But you just have to like make the dinner. You have to make the food. Like, all these ingredients separately aren't anything for you. They're not sustainable. They're not providing source to your body and nutrition. They're not giving you anything. You guys have all of the ingredients to make something good in this connection, to actually create something in this connection. But it's like you guys aren't in a place where you're feeling like you're ready to make that meal. Like, you got to do the laundry and he's over here like, I got to take out the trash. Like, you guys are over here doing these other things, but it's like you have the makings of something really, really, really good. So I feel like that's kind of the energy around the relationship. Now, what's hidden is the Knight of Fire. Now, I feel like he's very distracted. That's like the first thing that's coming to mind, is that he has other shit going on. He's very like head in the clouds over here doing his own thing. Like he's very, very distracted. And the Knight of Fire can a lot of times talk about like impulsiveness, sudden things that require immediate attention. Time is of the essence, like needing to think through things very well, which I kind of feel like he's in a place where he's like overthinking. And so he kind of he's feeling like some kind of pressure or something here. But what's hidden is like, maybe you don't realize like all the things that he's not telling you. You don't realize maybe the pressure he's feeling about the connection, and or the other shit that he's got going on in his life that he's trying to kind of get that taken care of. The Knight of Fire just kind of is a very distracted, like, think of like an ADHD person or someone with ADHD. It's like they're very much like, oh, I gotta do this. Then it's like, oh, what's over there? Oh, look at that bird. Oh, you know, I'm hungry. Oh, whatever. I just feel like he's very much like everywhere and not here. And it's causing an issue, because even if that's something that you realize, what's hidden is the fact that he's not very present in this connection. He's not stabilized. So funny, because I'm like, we understand each other so well. We'll be on vacation in a few months, just to relax in a few months. Excited. Yes, you're right. I just want things to be easy and go with the flow. So will the relationship be successful? I am getting a no right now. Again, time is not this fixed construct. It is something that can change. But we also have to look at the experience you've had up until this point. Unless one of you are, or both of you are willing to make a change, we can only go on the timeline of the trajectory that you're currently on. That trajectory is showing me the relationship is not going to be successful. But again, he can snap out of this energy and he could change his mind, and then this could change. But that's why free will is so important, because every choice we make, every decision we make or don't make, will affect our future. So the Five of Fire talks about bothersome details, competing goals, conflict with others. And so what I'm getting right there is that you guys aren't seeing eye to eye right now. You guys have two totally different lives happening simultaneously, but they're not meshing very well. So that could be like the bothersome details, like you guys just aren't on the same page right now. All right. So I'm going to do the next one for Happy Virgo and then we'll be done. So let's go ahead and do last call for donations tonight. If anybody else wants to donate, or if anybody wants to donate again, you can. See the pinned comment, please. I don't think any other donations have... Oh, hold on a second. I think one just came in. You donated for one last question. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, guys, just make sure you get your donations in now, please. Because after Happy Virgo, if nothing else comes through, then I will be calling it for the night. All right, so let's shuffle for your second person. Thank y'all for the likes tonight. I appreciate it. All right, this is for person number 2. So I feel like we're dealing with another person who's kind of undecided. I feel like this maybe has the potential right now to be a little bit better than person number 1. However, I still feel like it's not the best situation. So how they feel about you is the 3 of Fire. Their intentions is the 6 of Air. What you want is release, which is the Death card. What they want is the 2 of Air. What brings you guys together is the 10 of Earth. What pulls you apart is the Moon. The energy around the relationship is the King of Fire. What's hidden is the Queen of Air. And then will the relationship be successful is Justice. So let's start off with the first card, how they feel about you. They feel like things are looking good. They do feel like there's some long-term plans or details that still need to be ironed out when it comes to your connection. But I feel like they feel very positive about it. They may even be ready to start making some moves sometime soon to kind of bring you guys together a bit more. Their intentions is the Six of Air. They're trying to end a difficult situation. They're trying, whatever could be an obstacle for you both, they're trying to figure that out. They are feeling more positive. The Six of Air also can talk about taking a trip, but basically it means that you're kind of leaving things in the past that may have been hard or difficult and moving on to things that are more calm and steady. So they can view you as well, as someone who can bring them peace, maybe, or something like that. But they are feeling like more positive about this. This again could be taking a trip or making a move, but basically it's just traveling. And then what you want, we have release, which, as we said, was the Death card. So this also talks about the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, moving forward. So maybe deep down with you, you're not sure whether or not you should move on from this person. I feel like they have more hope for the potential of this connection than you do, to be honest. What they want is the Two of Air. Sorry guys, I'm like coughing like crazy. So I feel like what they want is for you guys to just agree. The Two of Air can talk about a stalemate, where it could kind of talk about like how you may feel one way, they may feel one way, and you'd rather just turn a blind eye or sweep things under the rug than actually call it for what it is, or make a decision about a situation. Latoya, hello. Thank you for being here. Yes, you can absolutely ask a question, and I will be with you in just a second. So happy Virgo. Hopefully you're still with me. We are going to move on to what brings you guys together. Sorry, I didn't finish this one. So what they want is for you guys to come to an agreement. That's what I'm getting. And then what brings you guys together, you also have the Ten of Earth. So this talks about, again, stability, security, finding the magic in life. Maybe you guys have similar morals, goals, or values. Again, Ten of Earth can talk about longevity. So it can mean that you feel you've known this person for a while, or there was an instant recognition or familiarity to this person. It can also mean that there's someone's desire here, or both mutual desire is for like something long term. And so that's something you might agree on. We also have the moon, which is what pulls you apart. So I feel like there's a lot that's being unsaid, happy Virgo, when it comes to you and this person. I feel like you guys maybe are afraid to say something to offend the other person or make the other person feel like there's pressure on this or whatever. But I feel like there's parts of you guys, both of you, that you're not being completely honest. You're not talking about the things that need to be acknowledged. This is an indication that you guys really need to release the fears or release whatever could be holding you back from doing or saying or whatever these things. There's another message here. Give me just a second. So the moon talks about self-esteem or the lack thereof. And so there could be an inner self-confidence that you guys are lacking as well. It could be about different things. They could have fear for speaking their mind. You could have insecurities about your physical self. They could have insecurities about their intelligence. You know what I mean? Like, it could just be you guys have insecurities in different ways. But I feel like you guys both experience those. And I feel like that could be something that's keeping you guys apart, because we're not actually like saying what's on our mind. We're not going deep either. The moon talks about the depths, right? So like the moon is magical and whimsical, and you know, I feel like with the moon we don't know everything. This is like at night. This is the darkness. This is when things aren't really communicated or talked about. But at the same time, it's like it talks about going deep with someone. It talks about going to the depths and telling them your thoughts, your fears, whatever it is, in having like true heart-to-heart conversations with this person. So it could be that you guys haven't gotten there yet, or aren't doing the work, or something along those lines. And then we have energy around the relationship. Latoya, you're welcome. You can go ahead and post now if you'd like. And thank you for liking the video as well, the stream. So the energy around the relationship is the King of Fire. This literally talks about communicating. Talks about communicating with vision. Be assertive. Speak your mind. I feel like this also speaks to the fact that you guys could be passionate about each other. There could be a mutual attraction that you noticed. All right, Latoya. What I'll do is I'll ask the rods. I like to ask the rods for pregnancy questions, if that's okay with you. I'll show you what I mean when I get to you. You're so good and right. We have what's hidden is the Queen of Air. I feel like you guys could take things really seriously. You could be very like thinking mentally and not thinking like with your heart. You guys could be very realistic when it comes to situations. You look at things very analytically. It's likely that's how you process what decision to make or how to move forward. The Queen of Air is someone very intellectual, experienced, realistic, witty, independent. You know what I mean? Like, and they're not afraid either to cut someone off or cut a situation off if they feel like it's what's for the best and highest good for both people involved. They're just like, okay, it just wasn't meant to be. And then that's kind of like what's hidden is that I feel like you guys are in this state of limbo. You guys are in this place where it's just like, you know, it's realistic. You understand the situation for what it is, but it's like you're taking it very seriously. And so Spirit's kind of giving me this acknowledgement of like, or this advice, I'm sorry, of like, lighten up, be a little less serious, see the humor in the situation. But also, I feel like there's something here that I'm like not fully getting right now. There's like another message here, and it's just like, I've been struggling with it since the moon. It's just not pulling through about this person. It's like I'm missing a piece and I'm trying to see it. You're both Virgos. It's just such a logical situation, and that's what it is. But I feel like maybe the message is just, I feel him being more open and more like, and maybe you guys are switching off, maybe you're taking turns, like you were once more hopeful than he was, and now he's feeling more hopeful than you are. Or it's just maybe what I'm not picking up is that there is like an imbalance, maybe not equal effort or not equal energy extended to one another. It feels like something is off here, and I'm like having a hard time putting it into words what it is, but I feel like that's what's hidden. Like, I feel like, whereas like the person number one, Happy Virgo, you guys have all the ingredients. You have all the makings of a very good relationship. I feel like with this is something off. Like it's not fully clicking. Something's not quite working, and it's like hard to put your finger on it. But I feel like maybe you're trying to put this person as an option or a possibility for you. I don't like the word option, but a possibility for you. But you normally wouldn't if like the first person and you were able to work it out. It's like, I feel like you're trying to make this work or something. Yeah. And it's just like, that's kind of what's hidden, I feel, is like, don't force it. Like, that's what I mean. Don't force the situation with this person. This talks about doing what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. You get a lot of that. It's just like speaking your mind, your convictions. Like, are you getting the feelings for this person that you want? Like, are you experiencing that attraction and excitement? And every time they reach out to you or talk to you, are you excited to hear from them? Or are you feeling like they're kind of just like the only thing or one of the only things that you can entertain at this time? Like, really sit with yourself and think, like, is this really someone that I could spend my life with? Could I really have a committed relationship with this person and not be with anyone else? Like, these are some questions you kind of have to like think to yourself, and that's kind of what I'm getting. So could the relationship be successful? I think it could. Justice is here, and that's a yes card for me, but at the same time, I don't know how happy you'd be. Wow, you're so good. Thank you. I hope you liked your reading with me. I'm going to get your third and last question answered in just a second. I'm going to answer this yes, no really quickly. With B, it's spicy and fun and real, and it feels real, yeah. So let your intuition guide you there. You know what I mean? Last call for readings, guys. Whoever is hanging out with me in this live stream, I will honor a donation if you're in here and you want to donate right now. But otherwise, I am closing the list. This one seems stable with life, but I don't know if we mesh yet. Exactly. Nannies, you can donate. Absolutely. Let me know if you want PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, okay? Cash App. Okay. I'm going to pin it in the comments for you because I deleted my link tree. So you should have it there now. Yeah, so happy Virgo. It's like something that I was like sensing, I was feeling. It's just like, I don't know, there's just something off about the situation. And I was like, I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. And I'm almost feeling like that's kind of how you were feeling. Maybe. Possibly. So Latoya, oh, I'm sorry. You wanted a pregnancy question. So Latoya, these are my rods. Really quickly here. So I hold them, and when they stay straight, it's inconclusive. Like, we don't have an answer right now. If they cross, it's a yes. And then if they move away from each other, then that's a no for me. So we're going to go ahead and do the rods for your pregnancy question, okay? I'm just calibrating them now. Reset, please. And you can see in my shadow that I keep my hands really still, so you'll know. Latoya, oh my God, you're already getting a guess, and I didn't even answer the question. Or I didn't ask the question, I didn't ask. Hold on. Let's try that again. I feel like you're getting a yes, girl. Well, Latoya gets pregnancy news soon. Please show me a yes or a no. I am getting, well, the mic moved my hand. I am getting a yes. Like the rods keep trying to cross each other. A yes again. Will Latoya get news soon? Get any pregnancy news soon? Please show me a yes or a no. I am getting a yes. I'm trying to stay as still as I possibly can, and I keep getting yeses. So that's what I'm going to go with, Latoya. Yay! Congratulations. Okay, so Sophie also donated. Okay, perfect. So that's going to be it, guys. After Nanny's and Sophie, that's going to have to be it for the donations. I did close my list, okay? If anyone, we don't do refunds, so if anyone donates after this, you'll just be added to my next live stream. You're welcome, Latoya. I'm updating the donation list right now. Nancy, it looks like you donated for a yes or no question. Would you like me to do the rods like I just did, or do you want the tarot? Let me know. Carolyn, hey, yeah, I'm sorry. You are late. If you want a typed reading, you can donate still, but if you want a camera stream, it will just have to be the next time that I go live. Sophie, did you donate via PayPal or Cash App? Sophie donated Cash App. Are you sure it went through, Sophie? Because I got... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Terry, if you want to donate now, you can. I'm so sorry. I thought I had 2 people on my donation list, but I realized they're the same person. So I was getting all confused. So Terry, if you do want to donate, I have a spot open if you'd like to. If not, it's okay. But okay, so Happy Virgo's third question. I did. I'm looking at your question right now for you. And we're doing a 10 card, right? For you, happy Virgo. Interesting. I'm kind of getting already, happy Virgo, that there's going to be like this clarity that you guys are going to experience with each other. The Two of Pentacles in reverse is making me feel like we're more certain now. We're not as like confused about a situation. So it's like there's a decisiveness or a decision or a certainty here that you guys are experiencing. So we do have the Six of Swords confirming here of the traveling. There's a transformative experience that you guys have. Generally, I'm getting like clarity. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, which talks about wish fulfillment. So I feel like you will enjoy yourself, but there's going to be a lot of emotions, girl. So buckle up. I feel like you are going to be going through a time of like experiencing this person, and I don't know, I'm sensing a lot of water around. Water. Are you going somewhere like there's water here too? Are you going somewhere like with water? So I feel like you're going to be going through like a roller coaster of emotions. I think there's going to be nervousness and anxiousness and then excitement and then even more excitement, more nervousness, and then it's going to be like maybe even like sexual tension, and then it's going to be like comfort and calmness, and then it's going to be like nervousness again. And I just feel like you're kind of really going to go through it. And I feel like they are as well. But there's just something here that feels a little bit more definitive and transformative. Now, when I say that, that can really go either way. So keep that in mind. But the underlying energy being the Nine of Cups does make me feel like it's leaning in a more positive direction. It's leaning more towards what you want to happen, will happen. We also have the Fool, which talks about a new beginning. So you do get like that ending transition into something new. I think that you guys will both go into this without trying to have many expectations. You're really just going to enjoy yourselves, have fun, like kind of let go. You're really not trying to DTR. You're not trying to add pressure. You're really just trying to live in the moment and be very present on this experience. But I do feel like there is a certain level of being cautious that you guys are both going to experience, like meaning you might try too much to be just very chill and cool and like not like easy breezy, you know what I mean? And so there was this level of cautiousness that I see surrounding you guys, but I feel like that's more towards the beginning. I think more towards the middle and the end, you guys are getting deeper with one another. There is Knight of Wands and King of Wands here. We also have more wands up here. So this is sexual energy. So I feel like it's possible that you guys are going to have some type of physical affection and chemistry with each other, whether that be touching, kissing, making out, or you go the distance. I'm not sure, but I do feel like it's like a lot of like affection, like grabbing arms and maybe holding hands, or possibly like leaning in for a kiss. There's definitely like a lot of like touchy-feely stuff going on here. I think at the end of it, it's showing dissatisfaction, so I do want to get clarity. But overall, what I do think about this is that maybe a sadness, a level of sadness that it's come to an end, because maybe you guys have to get back to reality now. Why is the Four of Cups here? Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Where's the Four of Cups here? So, yeah, you have the Two of Pentacles in the Tower. Nice. You have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like you guys will still talk after this trip. this kind of shows to me, this imagery is kind of like this interlocking between two fingers, two people. It's a balance between two. It's a coming together of two things. But you also have the tower. So like I said, there's a lot of epiphanies and revelations that are happening here within this trip or whatever it is, this event. And I feel like that's going to lead, like I said, to greater understanding. So that is what I have for you, Happy Virgo. Thank you for your donations. I hope you enjoyed them tonight. Nannies, I have your no. Yes, I have your... No, I don't have your question. Nannies, sorry, I'm so confused. So Nannies is AKA Sophie. Nannies, AKA Sophie. Let me know what your question is. And also let me know if you would like this to be answered with the rods or the cards. Yes, it did go through. I just need to know your question. Cards, you got it. You're welcome. Will Daniel and Nannies be together this year, 2023? Daniel and Nannies be together this year, 2023. Interesting. I feel like you guys are gaining some type of perspective when it comes to your connection, and I do feel like some things are going to come to light. We have the World at the bottom of the deck, and this can talk about feeling that you have closure or understanding. And I don't mean closure by like you guys aren't going to be able to get back together. I just mean like you're going to have more clarity. But it's not clarity. It's more like you feel like your questions have been answered. It's not like it's something that you come to on your own. It's more like you do that for each other. So there's some type of feeling like complete closure, something along those lines. You do have the Fool underneath, which can indicate new beginnings. But right now, Nannies, as far as the card that's coming out indicating yes and no, I am getting an inconclusive. The Seven of Cups is a maybe. So this is kind of like where you're kind of swirling and thinking and wondering and what's going to happen. And this is an option. We could be together, or maybe we won't, or maybe we'll talk, or maybe whatever. Like, and then you have other things going on in your life. And this is kind of just like overthinking, head in the clouds. You haven't made a decision. You're trying to figure out between your choices what your plan is going to be. So if I were to guess, I would say I'm leaning towards yes, most likely, because at the bottom of the deck and the top of the deck, we have two yeses. So I would say more than likely. But I do need you to know that it is a maybe. So this is something you definitely want to check back in on. Okay? You're welcome, happy Virgo. All right, y'all. I think that is it for me tonight. I'm going to try to be back tomorrow, most likely. Maybe we'll do, I don't know. I haven't decided what we'll do. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out tomorrow. But you guys have a lovely rest of your night. Everyone who's still hanging out and watching the stream, you're welcome, nannies. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the donations. Y'all have a great night.